Hello! Hello! I'm just checking if this is actually connected already. Is it connected already? Let's check. It is. Alright. We're not obvious yet, but yeah. So we're live. You like the new background? So I decided to give it something a little bit more relevant, I think. New soundtrack, new everything. It's from Commodore 64. It's a game called Supreme. I was playing last week, the first Ascent. It was great. I was having lots of fun, but I don't think that with me being so concentrated on shooting things was the best content. I think that I spent maybe too much time with my mouth open like an idiot. Like you notice these things when you go back and watch your content. You go like, oh, why was I so quiet then? So I don't think I'll be going back to that, at least for streaming. But I like it. I like it. I might be trying some other games in the same vein. Let's say like Warframe, maybe. I don't know. Let me know. So today we're doing Heroquest, tabletop simulator version of Heroquest. I'm using the mobile app so I can play it on my own without spoiling anything, and using the 4 characters myself. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Let me know about the whole setup, if you like it or not, like if you prefer it before, but yeah. Okay, here we are. By the way, I'm waiting for a package from Amazon, so my volume on my headphones is really, really low at the moment. So there are many things that I might not be able to notice, but we'll see. So, let's start with the story. So, Sir Ragnar, one of Emperor's most powerful knights, have been captured. There is no reason to believe that he is being held prisoner by Ulag. Oh, there is reason to believe that he is being held prisoner by Ulag, the Orc Warlord. You are to find... Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Batgal Beach, for the follow. Well, that's a lot of emojis. That's actually a lot of them. Wow. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for the follow. You play Heroquest as well? Sorry, I'm talking to the wrong camera. Yeah. So, Prince... That was a lot of emojis. So Prince Magnus will pay 240 gold coins to be divided among the heroes if they rescue Sir Ragnar. No reward will be paid if Sir Ragnar is killed during the escape. Escape? What? Look, I'm foreign, but these things are pretty noticeable. So, we get to the board and we only have these. So, is the music playing? Yeah, it is very mild. Let me play it a little bit louder. It gives a little bit more atmosphere, don't you think? Oh, okay. We're playing with the 4 classic characters: the barbarian, the elf, the dwarf, and the wizard. So let's start with rolling to move with the barbarian. 5. When you have the characters all at the start, it counts like the same. It's the same spot. You don't have to move inside. So 1, 2, 3. And I open the door. 4. 5. I don't remember if does the door count as movement? Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. Stop and exit. Save. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so I had to reinstall the application today, so it's trying to guide me through it, but I already know how to use it. So it's Barbarian. Actions. No. 3. Open the door. Yes. Okay. So we have to place a table, which is here, and another door. So first, we can reuse that door. So I need the. I need a bunch of doors, really. Yeah, I'll use those two, and then I copy paste them. So that one will have the state of 2. As of open, this table comes here, right in the middle. So it takes all those squares. So that means that I can't step on those. You have to go around the table. Press the review pieces of the table board. Yes. And there are goblins. So there is also another door here at the bottom of the room. This is, and I can't stress this enough, if I ever had to get rid of all my board games, all of them, without question, Heroquest and all the expansions would be the one thing I would stick to. I mean, given that they would give me the choice of saying, hey, you can keep the expansions as well. Lock and lock. Okay. And then we have 4 goblins. So let's grab the goblins. Orcs, females, zombies, goblins. So we just need 1. I'll put it there. I'm doing this basically with one hand. I know that some people do things in the internet one-handed, but I don't. So I'm out of practice. So we have this. We copy, paste another one here, another one in here, and another one here. So I move there. Oh no, this one is actually here. Okay, so I move there and I attack the one I have. See, if I want to go around the table that way or this way, I still have to kill the same amount of goblins. So I'm going to go for that goblin over there. You cannot kill in diagonal, by the way. So I kill. I hit this one. Actions. Attack. One. I can only perform attack or disarm trap. That's the only two options I have. So the barbarian has the broadsword. Says this blade gives you the attack strength of 3 combat dice, may not be used by the wizard. Okay, so it's the weapon that gives you. I mean, he has 3 attack dice, but that's because of the sword. Yeah. Ah, and he rolls 2 red dice for movement. Okay, let's clone this one. Imagine we could do this so easy, you know, like real board games. Okay, so the goblin has 2 attack dice, 1 defense dice. Okay, so I have 3 attack dice. These are the combat dice, 1, 2, and 3. Everybody uses these. Okay. So I attack 1 goblin with this. Okay, so I get 2 skulls, 1 defense. The goblin has 1 defense die. There's no way he can survive. So, because he would need to roll one of these, not one of these. The bunny. Where is it? 1, 2, 3. Ah. Okay, I'll keep it like that. Like it has like a monster face, but we call it the bunny dice. Okay, so 1 goblin dead. Okay, I can't. Carry on moving, I think. Let me log this. Okay. And I can move. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. I had to be there. Okay. Well, this is complicated because, as far as I remember, you can't really go through. Can you go through your own friends? All right. So next I go with the dwarf. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we go with the dwarf. Move help. Okay. All begins with 2 red dice for movement. Equipment or spells. Move the. Yeah. Drag your hero up token to record extra play movement. You don't record the. Yeah. To move the entire amount rolled. Must know your hero's house movement. Okay. Always remember to update your hero's miniature. Be sure to place all revealed furniture and monster miniatures. Your table's game board through should match that have been revealed by Zargon in the app. Okay. Can I go through there? Yes, it allows me to move through people. Still, I'm going to try to make sure this is. Oh, the delivery is really nearby. Okay. Heroquest. Can I move through other heroes? They can move up to many squares of the game board. They cannot move through monsters, walls, or move diagonally. They can move through other heroes, but cannot end the turn in the same square. Okay, that's fair. So, yeah, the dwarf gets to the goblin and attacks. Why is a goblin in the wrong place? Because I placed him in the wrong place. Should be there. Okay. And the dwarf has the short sword. The short sword gives him 2 combat dice. There you go. Come on, mate. Roll. Okay, so it's 1 defense and 1 skull. So the goblin can roll now his defense die. And he doesn't get it. He would need to roll... Where is it? That black one on that side. Nearly. There. That's what a goblin will have to roll in order to get the defense score. But they only have 1 hit point, so another dead. The elf moves 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, doesn't reach. And the mage, the wizard moves 9. So it's going to do the same thing basically, but it's going to end up here. No, it's going to move behind the elf. The wizard is very squishy. So now is the monster's turn. So the goblin has 2 attack dice. It's going to go against the barbarian. He gets 1 hit. And the barbarian has how many dice of defense? Defense dice 2. Okay, so because he's got 1 shield, it negates that 1 hit from the goblin. So that's it. This goblin comes up here and tries to hit the elf. Again, same thing. Roll. Not good, not good. All that was good for defending, but not for attacking. So the elf has, I believe, it's a short sword, so it's 2 attacks. Well, 2 dice. It's oh no, hang on. Let's stop 1 second. That was the monster's turn. I don't act. I'm used to running combats and like role-playing games, so normally they are a lot more dynamic. Alright, so we start now again in the order of turn. I like keeping the trophies. The dwarf killed another one. The barbarian killed them. Okay. So, we start in order. The first one is the barbarian. It's going to hit the goblin with 3 dice, because it's the barbarian. Look at the muscularity! There's no way this goblin is going to survive. There's another dead. And now the dwarf. Let's see what I can score. 4. It's not really going to do much with 4. 1, 2, 3. It's going to stay there. The elf is the one that goes now. It's going to attack the goblin. Now let's see if I can get a good result. Yep, another goblin dead. This one is for the elf. There you go. And now the wizard rolls his dice to move. 7. 1, 2. And it's going to open the door. Let's check the app again just to make sure. And let's check the delivery. Hang on. 2 stops away. All right. I'm getting silicon, black silicon for... No, black silicon, black resin for 3D printing. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so that one... Okay, so... Ooh, okay. And... whoa, that's bad. Okay. Okay, so it's really bad. So when he opens the door, he encounters a wagon, which in the that's a modern thing. I mean, we're still playing with the Heroquest by Games Workshop. For some reason, they got some copyright thing about the femur, even though it sounds very Irish. Anyway, what's here is a femur. Not a fish person, femur. But, you know, if we had the modern version of this, it probably would go like that. I like the old one as well very much. I have it. I don't want to paint it. I just want to leave it as it is. Very precious. Okay. Okay, so I opened these and the femur is there. Now let's see if I can cast magic. Something that could put an end to him. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. It's 3 fire spells. I think that they will be good. Ball of Flame. This spell may cast one monster, eventually enveloping it in a ball of fire. It will inflict 2 body points of damage. The monster then rolls 2 red dice. For each 5 or 6 is the damage reduced. It's not really worth it. How many hit points does this thing have? Female body points too. So I can kill it with it. Okay, fine. But I'll cast a ball of flame. Boom. Now he has to roll 2 red dice. Yay, so he dies. Gone. Now this spell is spent. Cannot discard it, but he managed to kill the femur. There's another thing in the room though. I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's the fireplace. Yes. Okay, so let's find the fireplace. It's here. Do you like the music? It's Alex Crispin is the music for to accompany a different sort of similar flavor board game called Escape the Dark Castle. It's really good. Right, let's keep an eye on the delivery. Hang on, 2 stops away. It's in my street. The little truck is in my street. So it's not far from now. So it's in here and And how much did he roll? I think it was 6, right? One. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to look at the fireplace. Why can't I pick this thing now? Okay. There. And also there is a door. Going to lock it there. Oh no, I don't need this. Yeah, like that. It's going to come there. And it starts closed. Alright. So that's the wizard. After the wizard, I have the order wrong, by the way. After the wizard is the elf's turn. The elf is going to search the room. How did I search the room? Search for treasure, and then I can draw a treasure card. What is this? Wandering monster, of course. Such is my luck. I'm going to shuffle this deck, regardless. What is it? Shuffle is yeah, R. Okay. Yeah, it's the same for dice. If you want to roll dice, it's the same. Okay. A monster. Sargo places the wandering monster listed in the quest book on any square next to you. What monster is it? It's reveal pieces of your table game board. Okay, it's an orc, actually. That's going to lock, and then this guy comes there. Hey, mate. Have you heard the last Metallica album? Dude, that's shit. What are you talking about? Oh. Okay. I should do like an episode of if the Emperor had text-to-speech, but with these things. Right. I don't have the humor for that kind of thing, though. Okay. So, okay, so he attacks with 3 attacks. Why did he roll 3 dice? Do they roll 3 dice? Orcs? Yes, they do. Just like the barbarian. Okay. What's the defense of the wizard? 2. Okay. Okay, well, I get 1 hit point down. Done. He hit me by 1. I know that I should have rolled the dice for the orc, so you get to see it. But the application already rolled for me. And I did it that way because I wasn't sure if the orc attacked immediately. But he does. And then the last one on the turn is the elf. Let's hope he can get there on time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he attacks. There. I'm such a stickler for things to be straight like that. Okay, done. And now... Oh no, I actually don't get... Why don't I get to move? Oh, because he gets to act before the elf. He attacked and then move. That's another thing you can do. And he ends here. So the elf rolled, comes there, attacks. The elf has 2 dice. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Okay. Now I understand why I'm messing up. Because the character pictures are different. So the mage is there, the elf is there. Okay. And now we start with the barbarian. The barbarian is going to go towards the orc. See if he arrives. 6. He can make it. 3 dice. Attacks. 2. And then the orc has, I think, 2 defense dice. He needs to roll 2 because he's got 1 hit point only. He managed to get 1 and then failed the other, so he dies. It's another one for the barbarian. Okay. There is a door. I think that dwarf is going to move down, but he's going to explore for treasure as well. He's going to come there and search for treasure. Okay, it's a special. Yeah, search for traps. Okay, so he gets to search for treasure. Let's see what he gets. Jewels. Nice. Okay, let's check the 1 stop away. Okay, I need to pay attention now. I'm gonna get my ear sort of like listening more to the environment. Okay. So you find a small wooden box in this simple looking at burial. Within you discover that it is lined with velvet and contains very small jewels worth 50 gold coins. Record the money on your sheet. Do not return this card to the deck. Okay. And this one had to return to the bottom of the deck. Because we had to shuffle it before, that is now at the bottom. That means don't put it back inside the deck. It's at the bottom. You're supposed to find it when you run out. Okay, so 50 gold coins for Mr. Dwarf. Okay. There you go. Right. I had to stretch my knee. Ah! Yeah, the delivery is just coming my way now. So, what now? I think the elf hasn't acted yet, but the elf acts last. So the mage is the wizard is gonna check where he can get 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the door. 5. Done. Okay, so open the door. All right, so we don't really find anything. Okay, so okay, right. So we don't find anything catastrophic or anything. No monsters, nothing. What we find is that there is another door, closed one, of course, and this one is here. And there are also a couple of walls. This is the versatility of this game. It's incredible because it's only one board, but it's so customizable. The route and the monster and the adventure is just almost endless. You can see. So this corridor is locked there. So you can still go this way. And then this says it's blocked this way. So check this out. So you can go lock and lock. So you can go this way, enter this door, or you can go down this corridor. It may be locked at the other side, but I don't know. Right, so that's it for the wizard. Start another round. Seven movements for the barbarian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's where he's going to remain. The dwarf. That is not a very good roll. I'm gonna roll this one again. Okay, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open the door. So let's place people in the application where they're supposed to be. Okay. Things get more complex. Right, I think they're going to ring the bell in a minute. There you go. All right. All done. Now I can play this a little bit louder in my ear. More atmospheric, you know? Okay, so, yeah. Guess what? We just opened the door and we're not alone. We have a couple of orc friends. That one is over there. This one is here. Also, we have another door. I know this is sort of tedious. It's a bit faster when you're playing it with a physical copy, and obviously you get the whole hobby experience of painting the minis and the furniture, the items. It's just beautiful, beautiful stuff, and it's such a beloved tradition. It's a kind of thing that gets passed from father to son, you know. Okay, so so he was initially here, and he rolled a 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 8. It just can't do the 8. Okay, so it's going to attack this one, so people can position themselves. It doesn't really matter which. I think this one is better. So it's going to attack that orc over there. At 1 hit point. All I need to do is roll 2 skulls. He has 2 defense dice. And he gets the 2 hit points and he twice. Another one for the dwarf. This, I mean, these trophies don't really mean anything after the game. It's not like you get more XP or anything. It's just you get them for decoration. Look at what the barbarian has done, the dwarf, but the mage is killed the femur. So I think they're pretty even. The elf is slack enough. All right, so let's go into the application, and that one is done. 1 hit point. This one is here. Now it's the elf's turn. Let's see how much it moves. 10. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it cannot do 10 because the dwarf is in the way. Who's left? The wizard. The wizard. I'm actually thinking that the wizard is going to go a different way. The wizard is gonna go 9. Hmm. One, two. And it's going to remain there. I know I'm kind of wasting this, but I want to sit down the corridor, but I don't want to move much away from it, because I think that the rest of the adventure is going to take us from one room to the next. Okay. So he gets there. Okay. So it's a different thing. As it happens, this is also blocked. It's a dungeon wall. Comes here. Blocked. But no. I mean, you don't necessarily have to lock them, but in my experience, it's better if you do. All right. By the way, I don't think I'm going to make any difference, but the guys that did the gamers, you know, that the gamers YouTube movies about nerdom and whatever, you know, like RPGs. They are now doing a Kickstarter, I think. So go check them out if you can. Go support them. They're amazing. Okay, and that was it. So I think that's it. And the elf. Okay. Hero's turn. Okay, so the combat dice, I get 2 hits from the orc, which, by the way, remains here. Done. Okay, so I have defense 2 with the dwarf. I need 2 shields. I get none, so I get 2 hit points. Ouch! That's a lot. In Heroquest terms, that's a lot of damage. Alright. And then he moves back there for some reason. I don't know. The barbarian. The next turn does a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turns around. Smiles to the orc. And says, "Guess it's coming for Christmas." Boom! Now the orc needs to be very, very lucky to roll to defense, which he doesn't, so he's dead. And that's how the barbarian is piling up more bodies. Okay. And now the dwarf. The dwarf is going to... move. Just move. 1, 2. Open the door. Okay. Okay. So, what's here? So, there is a dresser, a door, and 2 goblins. Let's find the dresser. I think it's this one. And another door. Why not? So, we grab these. No! Do you see that? So that happens a lot. Like if you drop things in the floor, they end up suspended in the air. I need to prepare a table a little bit better than this, so it's more comfortable to manage. Don't have to go behind the DM screen. Right, so that's the dresser. Let's do it properly. There. And the door. The door is exactly here. Yeah, okay, that way. Right. So, and the 2 goblins. 2 goblins. There's 1. 2. 1 is here. 1 is here. And the dwarf had rolled a 7. The dwarf was here, so it was 1, 2. Open the door. 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is going to attack with his 2 dice to the goblin. Okay, the goblin has 1 defense. And he fails to defend, so his poor life is extinguished. Ah, forget it. I'm not sorry for like the loss of goblins. They're evil, you know. There are evil characters. There are evil NPCs on fantasy. Okay, they happen to be evil, and that's how you have to think about. They are fictional. All right. What else? I think eventually we're gonna get into a room that doesn't have an exit. So that was the dwarf. Next one is the mage, I think. The elf goes last, yeah. Yeah. And that one is dead too. There. The mage is going to try to get back in. Going to warn everyone. Hey guys, I saw a door back down in the corridor on the left, on the right-hand side. You should come check it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter where. Okay, stay there. Now it's the elf's turn. And the elf is going to roll. Oh. Without delay. 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's going to stay there. And hit the goblin. With his 2 dice. Oh no. And that's it. No. And yeah, it's Sargon's turn. Wow, 2 hits on the elf. Roll the defense dice. Only one goes through. Okay, so one goes through, but that means it's got body 4. Right, and then the goblin runs all the way from there, goes through the door, runs up, ends up there. Wow. So it's the barbarian's turn now. The barbarian! By the way, I do have a sick mini of the barbarian from Heroquest. I got it in Etsy, and this one is actually faithful to the cover. Look at the position. Can you see? Maybe I can show you later, but it's incredible. Really, really good. I'm very happy with it. I need to paint it. Okay. So, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, goblin. Hello. You know that I have 3 attack dice? No, I didn't know. Sorry. Yeah, this goblin is toast. Another victory for the barbarian. People shit, like goblins shit their pants. Goblin pant shitter. It should be his moniker. Okay, so we got that. Who goes now? The dwarf. The dwarf is going to go further. And he's got a 10. So let's go 1, 2. I think that people should open the doors regardless. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright, I get it. So, first, we get this door. Place it here. I mean, it's just a copy of it, but whatever. There. Toggle lock. It's locked now. Yes, thank you. Can I move it? No, the lock is not locked. What is this talking about? It's inverse. Okay. So, state. It's still closed. Okay. But now we have an orc. An orc. An orc. And a female. Yeah, fun. Alright, so that goes there. This goes here. No, this goes here first. And then that, I think, goes there. Yeah, no, actually, you know, this is gonna be positioned like this. Like they're waiting for someone to just walk in. Like the dwarf just did. The dwarf just got there and he's going to hit the female. You want to know a trick really nice with this platform? Look, you can draw on it. There, see? You can draw. It's amazing. What did you think I was gonna draw? Like, seriously, what is the first thing that everyone draws in an application that you can play with friends? Like, oh, you can draw. First thing you do, you draw a cock. Alright, so dwarf has 2 attacks. This thing has... and it does absolutely nothing. It whiffed. Next one to come is the mage. Now the mage, what does the mage have? Does he have a spell that could do something? Discourage. This spell may be cast on any hero, including yourself. The next time the hero attacks, they might roll 2 extra combat dice. The spell is broken the moment the hero can no longer see a monster. Okay, well that... You know what's the cleverest thing to do? The elf is there, right? So I'm going to roll these 2 dice. Oh, okay. 1, 2. I can't really do it. Well, the elf is going to walk in and try to do something. Let's see how much he can walk. 7. See, I needed something more like that. There, and I'm going to attack the orc. With 2 dice. Alright, well, 1 goes through. Orcs have 2 defense. And he perishes. Second thing that the elf kills. And that's it. That's the... Now is the time for the monsters to act. Okay. Right. Done. So now the monsters act. It's Sargon's turn. Yep. Okay, I forgot to kill the goblin. Okay. So 2 hits for the dwarf. Dwarf is going to roll his defense. Only 1 hit goes through. He's a 4. That's not good. Now, the orcs. This one. Moves there. This one moves here. So that one moved there and attacked. This one moved here. And attacked. And... okay, so what does he do? 2 hits as well. Wonderful. 2 more hits for the dwarf. He's nearly dead. And what's next? Only 1. Okay. If he's just a little bit lucky, he would... yeah, he blocks both. Okay. I needed that result before. I'll be a little bit better off. Okay. But after that, he moves here. Okay. Now let's update the map. Okay, so let's start with the barbarian as usual. Let's roll. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he hits this dude. With 3. One goes through. This thing has defense too. Blocks it, so survives. Second one is the dwarf. The dwarf turns around. And it's going to hit that orc over there. And that orc needs to roll 2 bunny dice, which he doesn't, and he's dead. Need to be careful, don't forget the trophies around the board. Hey, Bohemians! Happy Heroquest Day? Is it? Does it happen to be the Heroquest Day? Is it? You're joking. Let me check. When is Heroquest Day? The Heroquest Day? I'm very gullible. I don't know if you can tell. Wow! Did I? I didn't even know. I want to hear review. July 15th. Wow, I did it absolutely you know, bloody hell. Talk about chances, man. Like, of all the things I wanted to play, I just decided to go for Heroquest. I did not know. What are the chances, man? Like, 1 in 365. Think about that. No, not even. Because in 365 days, I could have played anything else but Heroquest. So, wow. Talk about chances, dude. Alright, so let's carry on. So... so the dwarf has already acted. Has not moved though. So let's see. Eight. He's going to remove himself from the situation. Actually. 2, 4, 5. No. He's going to come here. So it was there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Yeah, he's not. He's got 2 hit points left. He's got okay. He needs healing. Next one is the wizard. The wizard hopefully can roll something decent this time. 5. Well, I think it's going to be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not okay. Bloody hell, it's not okay, man. Can I damage the female somehow? Okay. So I still have the earth spells and the air spells that I have not checked. Fire or Wrath. This spell maybe cast one monster, blasting him with flames. 1 body point of damage, unless the monster can immediately roll a 5 or a 6 in 1 red die. Okay. How much do a female have? Has 2 body points. It's not going to help. Well, it's gonna help, but it's not. Yeah. So, whoop. Whoop. Earth spells. Yeah, so what I'm going to do instead... I can't really help the dwarf. Pass through rock skin. Nope. Courage. Nope. I want to cast courage. I wanted to cast courage. Ball of flame. This is discarded. Now let's check the air spells. Flip. Okay. Swift Wind. This spell may cast on 1 here, including yourself. Power of Russian. Roll twice as many red dice as normal next time he moves. Genie. This is very powerful, but I think there's going to be something bigger later. Tempest. Creates a whirlwind that envelops some monster which changes will then miss his next turn. I don't know if it's worth to spend that on the female though. Okay. I'm gonna search the room. I'm going to search the room, yes. It fails. The dwarf moves. What is he there? Oh, hang on. The dwarf cannot even move outside of that room. So what it can do, because it's visible to the dwarf, to the mage can heal him. I'm not sure if they had to be in the same room though. Let's just say. Heal body. Spell may be cast on any here, including yourself. It doesn't say it has to be even in line of sight. You can cast it just at will, I suppose. Well, I'm going to heal the dwarf. And then let's discard it too. So the dwarf goes up to 6. Mage. That's there. And elf. So the elf is going to try to kill the orc. 2 dice. 1 orc defense. Yeah, it's still fine. Wow, it's surviving very much. I've seen things, I think worse. I've seen worse than this. 993 Jeff. Yeah. What's Raven? Raven, what are those numbers and those things? N193RJEWA. You're just pressing some keys. Okay. Well done. You know how to press a keyboard. Right. So, so we are now on Zargon's turn. Let's see what happens. Forgot to delete 1 orc. So the orc misses the dwarf completely, but moves over here. And this thing, the female, hits the barbarian. Is it locked? Locked. The female hits the barbarian by 1. Okay. And then moves outside of the room. There. But the barbarian needs to roll his defense, which is 2. And nothing happens. The barbarian is really well off. Okay. Okay. So. One of the things is dead. Okay. So one of these is dead. Let's start with the barbarian now. The barbarian needs to finish with this female. And now there's no point for courage to be cast on anyone. Because that room is not full of monsters anymore. Okay, so the barbarian needs to roll to move. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he's gonna stay there. So don't want to move much later. So it rolls 3 dice because it's the barbarian. It's 2. The female has defense 3. Wow. I don't think it's gonna roll them, but only 1 goes through. So it's got okay. It's got 1 point of damage. Now the dwarf is going to hit the orc. 2 attacks. Die, monster! But why? Because you're evil. All right, and he's evil and he dies. Okay, there you go. One less. That's another going for the dwarves. Score. Yeah. I mean, the barbarian's still winning, I think. Or more things killed. And he's going to move now. Eight. 3, 4. He's gonna move there. He's not gonna move 8. Just going to stay there. Doesn't want to open the door yet. Is it 8? Could he go try to help the barbarian? Oh, hang on. He was here, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Oh no, but he's already attacked, so yeah, it's better to stay there. Now the mage. Pastor Rock. Nah. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Okay. Let's see what the elf can do. I can't believe it. Just by chance, I ended up playing Heroquest on Heroquest Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to stay there. He's going to attack. 2 dice. 2 go through. This thing has 3 defense. And none of them go through. So he dies. It's another female killed. There you go. Next turn. This is how you do it. If you open the door and there are monsters, then now we will be in trouble, but we will see. My knee. Okay. Let's check the barbarian. It's gonna move. That thing is dead. Okay. And this thing is dead. Yep. Everyone is where the app says it has to be, except the elf. The elf is supposed to be here. Okay. Right. Hero's turn. So there's no Zargon turn because there's no one really. Okay. So barbarian, that's 9. 1, 2, 3. Oh, or are those the results? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do-do-do-do-do. Open the door. Okay. Wow. Okay. Fine. What? Ulag is there. The Orc Warlord Ulag unleashes a ferocious war cry through gnarled teeth and tusks. So I am there. And that's the bad guy. But no sign of Sir Ragnar. I think I had to go through somewhere else. I think I need to go down the corridor. And then get to this door. And then start exploring. Maybe come out this way. I don't know. I still haven't found where Sir Ragnar is. But he has to come down all the way through the exit. I don't know why, like, if you find it and you already are not showing any monsters, I don't see Unless you try to explore rooms. I don't know. So yeah, we are screwed. Because I can't even move any further. State 2. That door is open now. No, what is in it? So we have another door. Copy. The door is on this side. Or maybe they have Sir Ragnar here. When I prepare a D&D game, or well, not a D&D game, I don't do D&D anymore. But when I prepare some DCC, for example, or some Pathfinder, sometimes I will build an entire dungeon with these tools, and it will be all ready with like fog of war and everything by the time the players show up. But the problem with this, I mean, the problem why you cannot do it with this is because this it starts, especially for me, it starts showing like gradually, so I can play it on my own. I don't know what's coming. I don't know where things are. All right, so we have this table locked as well in place. Well, it has two states as well. What's the other state? Oh. Okay. All right. Cool. So we have that, and then haha, you'll see what's in here. So we have 2 goblins, 1 orc, who happens to be Ulag. So one of the goblins is here. The other goblin is here. Ulag is here. And we have a Chaos Warrior. Yay! Now the Chaos Warrior, I think it may be worth spending a spell, like a proper spell, to kill it. Ouch. This chair. Or maybe my ass. It's just not prepared for this combination anymore. Right. So. That's there. The dwarf. The dwarf is going to be bravely hitting. We'll see. Well, first I need to roll for the dwarf's movement. 6. Not sure. Yeah, he was there. So 1, 2, 3. It's going to try to hit the Chaos Warrior with his 2 attacks. 1 goes through. The Chaos Warrior has defense 3, I think. No, 4. Has defense 4, mate. I would be surprised if he doesn't manage to shrug that 1 hit. Yeah. Yeah, he gets 1 hit point. He has 3 body points. He's still far from dead. Now it's the turn of The mage. Guess what? The mage is going to try to turn the barbarian. Well, I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, it's the only one thing he's gonna be able to do. With movement 3, come on. And it's going to inspire the barbarian with courage. So it rolls 2 extra combat dice. It stops when he cannot see anyone. This is why you have to cast it when you are in a room with a lot of enemies. So it rolls 5 dice now. And the elf, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we might lose the dwarf. I mean, the guy is properly surrounded. And the elf. There. Okay. So. Cool. Sargon's turn. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Oh, it's gonna be awful. Right, update the goblin miniature position. Okay, there. And the game board, yes. And he's going to attack the barbarian. Do 1 hit. So, barbarian. Gets the hit. It has body 8, so it turns into 7. Done. Okay. Next. This goblin gets behind the dwarf. What does he do? He rolls nothing and misses. Okay. The Dread Warrior, Chaos Warrior, another copyright thing that Hasbro doesn't. Well, no. Is it Hasbro? Is it by Hasbro? Is it, yeah, it is. It is by Hasbro. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Rolls 2 hits out of 4 dice. The dwarf is going to. Hey, deflect both. Mwahaha. And now he is going to move. For some reason, moves over here. I remember having tons and tons of Chaos Warriors like this when I had Warhammer Fantasy back in the day, 4th edition. It was a 4th edition one. I think it was 93. 1993. That's when it was. Okay, and then Ulag moves close to the dwarf. And that's 3 attacks. Bloody hell, man. So the dwarf has 2 defense. And gets the 4 hits, man. Wow. He's at 2 hit points. Poor thing, man. Ah, no, 4. Not 4. 3. 3 hits. Okay, well, the barbarian is going to waste his talents a little bit. Okay, because now it rolls 5 attack dice. Heh, guess what? Alright, well, at least kills the goblin. 1 goblin down. there. And he moves enough to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's going to go. No, actually, no, it's going to go for Ulag. It's going to try to kill Ulag after. Now is the turn for the dwarf. The dwarf, a good master dwarf here, is going to attack Ulag. Or should I kill the goblin? Let's kill the goblin first. Yeah, there's no way the goblin can survive that, so he's dead. The wizard. Mr. Wizard. Have you seen that? 2, then something like 5, then 3, then another 3. Come on. Right, let's do this. I get here, and then I cast. Cast the genie on Ulag. The genie. So I cast 5. A genie shows up, goes, "Hey mate," grabs the dice, and it's 5 attacks on Ulag. And that's only 1 hit. This wizard, man, like, oh, I'm gonna have to talk to HR. Alright, so Ulag has. Okay, so this one. Has the 5 defense dice. I will be very, very surprised. Yeah. We don't even know how many hit points this thing has. But yeah, the genie has gotten completely wasted, man. Completely wasted. Okay. Now the elf. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one is also going to hit Ulag. Okay. Okay, gets there, but he only has 2 attacks. I swear, man. Yay, 2. So 5 defense from Ulag. That's another hit point. Oh, the Ulag has been defeated. Remove the Ulag. Okay. I didn't know that he only had 2 hit points. With that, the once mighty warlord lets out his final roar before collapsing onto the floor, the stone floor. Where is Sir Ragnar then? Am I doing the Sir Ragnar one? Well, hang on. I don't think I'm doing the right quest. I mean, I'm doing a quest, but it's not the Ragnar one. But as I remember it. Oh, it is. By Ulag the Orc Warlord. You have to find Sir Ragnar and bring him back to the stairway. Well, I still have to find Prince Ragnar, but why is he telling me that? And I still have a Dread Warrior there. Ah. Okay. Okay, so the Dread Warrior goes and tries to attack the Barbarian. Okay. Attacks, gets 1 hit. Okay. Barbarian is going to roll his 2 defense dice. Nothing. He gets another hit. Oh no, he's down to 6. Right. We start our next turn with the Barbarian, who still has courage. And he's still rolling 5 dice of combat. Rolls 2 skulls. The Dread Warrior rolls 3 defense. So that's 2 more. He's dead. And now the spell dissipates. But this fell to the Barbarian. Yeah, it's like the noise I just made. Oh no. Cool. So now we start rolling movement with the rest. Well, first movement with the Barbarian. 8. 1, 2, 3. Place the revealed pieces of your table game board. Okay, so as it seems, there is a treasure. Treasure chest. Now let's see what's inside. Who knows? Sometimes it has something really, really underwhelming. Okay. So he had rolled 8. He was here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I opened this. Well, I can't really open it because I'll stay here because I already attacked. Okay, so next is the dwarf. The dwarf rolls a 10. Yeah, this one is. It's actually the elves. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Will be 10, but you know, we opened the chest. You have stumbled into a pit. Record 1 body damage on your character sheet. Okay. Place your hero miniature on the pit tile and end your turn. Okay. So where is the pit tile? None of these. Oh, yes. It's one of these. Pit here. Pit trap. So I had to place a pit trap. I'll lock it there. And he's there. and then the dwarf with 9 movement comes there. So it's just got spikes or something. All right. Long story short, we are going to move everyone back here in marching order. There. And the pit trap does a one damage to the barbarian as well. So now he's at 5. The elf is the last, and then we have the wizard. Okay. Now let's start with the barbarian. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dwarf. 2. Wizard. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it has to stay there. And elf. 6. There. Okay, barbarian again. 3. 1. So let me update the application. And then is 2 steps away from there, from the door. Okay. Yeah, okay. Barbarian. It takes time. It is animated, so it does take some time to put things in order. Okay, so it's very nicely put together. You know, it does let you run the game on your own if you like. It's good, but also the more important thing, it lets you play with your friends without having to have someone really there. Monsters sometimes take very dumb decisions. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because they normally make their decisions with the places where they go, not what they decide to do, which normally is trying to squish you. Open the door, yes. Okay. So yeah, that's the quest, really. I mean, there is another combat that we're going to do, but yeah, there's no Sir Ragnar. Let me see. The elf is 4th space. It's the 3rd space by the corner, and then the dwarf. Don't you like the music? Uh-huh. Oh. What's my phone doing? It just restarted the application. The application just crashed. So I'm basically doing quest 3 instead of quest 2, man. I'm a little bit gutted. Where is the mage? Two from the door. There. Barbarian. The elf. Elf is there. And dwarf. Dwarf is there. And now barbarian. Dude. There. Okay. Now I have everyone placed. Open the door. Yes. Okay. So what we find is a weapons rack that sometimes looks like it's going to give you new weapons, but no, they don't. So yeah, I said that it's gonna be the second one. Apparently we just finished the third. So we will be jumping to the next one. Next time I do something like this, and a non-Heroquest day, we will do quest 2, and then after that quest 4. Okay. Door opens. And then behind there is a female and an orc. The female is here. The orc is there. Okay. Two. Yeah. Okay. So he walks in and attacks the orc. Now he's back to having only 3 attacks. But he's still the barbarian. And he does absolutely jack. Next one is the wizard. Five and 6. Wow, it's actually doing something. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to stay here, but it's going to cast the Tempest on the female. So next round, female does nothing. What else? The elf. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And attacks with his 2 dice to the orc. which is 2 attacks. Orcs, yeah, 2 defense dice. Ha! Okay, and then next is... Oh, I jumped off the dwarf. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it remains there. Now, let's see what the enemies do. I mean, one of them at least. Oh, that's 2 attacks. Right. Well, 2 defense by the barbarian. And he eats them both. He's at 3 hit points now. Okay, so we start again with the barbarian. 3 dice. And then the orc rolls for defense. Nothing, the orc dies. And then he rolls for boom. 9. Well, he only gets there. He has 3 hit points left. Can't remember what the elf does in magic. Either way, let's roll for the dwarf. Dwarf is going to attack the female. If he can arrive on time, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's there. And attacks the female with his 2 dice. 1 attack. Female has defense 3, if I don't remember. Yeah. Nothing, so he gets another damage. No, not another damage. He gets 1 damage. Yeah, he's 1 away from dying. Now, what does the elf do with the water spells? Could save the day, you know? Veil of Mist. This spell be cast only on the hero. Spell puts a monster into a deep sleep, so it can remove attack or defend itself. It reaches its midpoints if it's a 6 roll, then the spell is broken. Water of Healing. This spell may be cast on 1 hero, including yourself. Okay, I'm gonna cast this on the barbarian. Water of Healing. So... Gets back to 7. But the elf is the last. Before that, Fire of Wrath is going to be cast on the female, and that kills him. Yeah, see, the wizards killed 2 monsters and helped a lot. Now we check the weapon rack. Actions. Search for treasure. The weapons rack is well stocked and from this battered appearance clearly well used. You find a staff weapon which allows you to attack diagonally with 1 attack die. Add the staff to the character sheet. I'm going to give that to the wizard. But that's where we're going to leave the game. So I hope you like it. I mean, for those who have never played Heroquest before, you know, it's just such a versatile game. It's always the same board for the most part, and it's just how the board changes, where you place the doors, what places you lock, you know, because you cannot use this corridor, you cannot use that corridor, you cannot use that corridor. It's only, everything happened within these rooms here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rooms. 9, if we count the entrance, right? And didn't need anything else. And you have a narrative going, you have so many scenarios you can put together. You know, this game is such a good investment. And like I said before, it's a thing that it's like a family heirloom. It passes from generation to generation. I still have my 80s Heroquest. Okay, let's conclude these and let's get back to this. So yeah, Heroquest. I am absolutely flabbergasted. I didn't know it was Heroquest Day. I didn't know. I would have announced it better. I would have advertised it better. But what are the chances that I decided to play Heroquest on Heroquest Day without knowing that it's Heroquest Day? I'm speechless. I don't know what doing those letters does. Okay. So portraits of okay. Well, I'm going to stop this stream there, and it's just on time. Can you believe that? And please let me know what you think of the new format and the new soundtrack and all that. Yeah. Right. Thank you. Bye.